Right, DCF1Bs, I will be making these videos, one for each of your assignments. It's just for a little bit of support on format, showing you where to find the information you need also. So first of all, I'll show you where the front sheet is. So if you go into your Blackboard as normal, and just go into the anatomy, first of all, before you find your assignment front sheet, please make sure you download the BTEC chapter. It's got a lot of information there for you, so that'll just download as a PDF file. Make sure you save that to your computer. It'll help you massively with all of your assignments. Also download the BTEC specification as well. I'll go through them a little bit later. Okay, so obviously this is your assignment 1, so go into assessment 1 and then go into assignment info. So it's not here at the minute, but when you watch this video will be here under the front sheets. But your front sheet's there. I didn't give them out to you as hard copy because you can just download them. There's no need to hand in a hard copy to me because it's an electronic submission. So download your front sheet. So the first thing you should be looking at is when it's due in. So it's due in this coming Friday, the 22nd of October. Next thing you need to look at is what criteria. So you can see there's 3 pass criteria, 7 pass criteria overall in the unit. So you get all these, you've done half the unit effectively. So if you just look through the criteria, you can see it's everything we've done in lesson. So you should have all the information that you need. Right, basically, if you read through the scenario, you've got to use Screencast-O-Matic to make yourselves a video. So Screencast-O-Matic is what I'm using now. It's a free software. It allows you to make a video at 15 minutes. There's no need for you to go over 15 minutes. Excuse me. But if you ever do, all you need to do is put the videos into Movie Maker to make them into one. So it's easy enough. Right, first thing you need to do, you need to click on this link here and it takes you straight to the purpose games. So if you press Control on your keyboard and then left button, it'll take you straight to the playlist. Now you need to get 100% when labeling these games. You have to label all 3 games and you must get 100%. So we're just going to label the skeleton game first. Excuse me. Right, I don't want you to just be clicking like this. I want you, so if ilium comes up, I want to say that ilium is part of the pelvic girdle. It's the very top, it's a flat bone. So I want you to describe the location of the bones and a little bit more information about them. So the patella is a sesamoid bone. It's also known as the kneecap. And that is all the information I need as you're labeling, please. Make sure you complete all 3 games. Right, so if we go back to the front sheet, once you've completed that, you need to do a PowerPoint presentation next to cover the rest of the material. If you answer these 6 questions here, you will pass the assignment easily. So please make sure you answer all 6 of those questions. Now, when you do your PowerPoint, I don't want reams and reams of writing. I'm more interested in your ability to use your vocabulary and to articulate effectively the information. So please just use images on the PowerPoint, and I'm more interested in how you are able to describe this using your voice rather than your written work. You'll have to do things like this throughout the course and when you go to university, those of you who want to. So it's a great opportunity for you to practice your communication and presentation skills. Excuse me. Here's some more additional information you need. So that website's pretty good. That should help you all the way through anatomy. This is where you get the software from, Screencast-O-Matic. So you can either download the software, it is free, or you can just run it through the website. I will put an instructional video below of how to do Screencast-O-Matic. If you look here, it's giving you additional information. So it's telling you what the functions of the skeleton are. So by here you've got 5 functions of the skeleton, and if you come up here it says what is the function of the skeletal system. Therefore you know you must include all 5 of those. Same here with the joints. We got the 3 types of joints there, and it tells you up here excuse me, what are the different types of joints in the body, so you know what to do. If we come away from the front sheet a minute, if I take you back, So you've got all your lectures in here. Every PowerPoint I've ever gone through with you is there, so that'll help you out massively. You've also got the specific games that you need, or not just to complete the assignment, but things to help you. So if I click in there, those of you who haven't seen them yet, I put all the Quizlet in there as well. So ways to practice the bones. I've also got the anatomical movements, and the anatomical movements are key also. You can change your study modes on these Quizlets I've embedded. So if you don't want to go through this mode, if you click down here, maybe you want to do the scatter game, and it changes straight to scatter. Okay, so there's many different ones. If you're not so confident of your pronunciation, just turn this up a minute. Like I showed you before, if you press this by here,
adduction,
it'll really help your pronunciation. And pronunciation is really key, because if you go to an interview, regardless of whether it's for university or whether it's for employment, they'll be listening to how you pronounce key terminology for that. So this is a really good tool. So please use the Quizlet sets I've made for you to help you with your pronunciation of the key terminology. All I've got left to show you now are these two items. I've gone too far. Are these two items at the top of the anatomy page. May as well just show you the chapter first when it decides to load. Okay, so this is the full chapter. Use this all the way through anatomy. I mean, you can just use the library book to access online, but if you save this to your computer, then it just makes life a lot easier. So straight away you've got the axonappendicular skeleton, types of bone that you need, a bit more information here on the types of bone. You got a location of the bones to help you there also. And there's just a lot. Everything you need is in here. The only thing that isn't in here that you do actually need is the location of the muscles. So all it'll do is list the muscles, but everything on joints you need is there. Everything on movements is there. This will really help you. The students that use this chapter will find this assignment the easiest. So like I said, it doesn't actually show you the location of the muscles. However, what I suggest you do is make notes for your presentation. It's fine to make notes and read off a script. It's fine. It's absolutely fine to do that. When you do a normal written assignment, you will research things and use that to help you. So you can do that also for this. Now, the unit spec you should all be using. Now this is what I need to use, so I know what to teach you and how to mark. So there's a little additional information there about the unit itself. This unit content is everything that I should teach you. So if you read through this, all those bones there are the ones I've taught you where to label. These are different types of joints I've had to teach you. The functions of the skeleton. Now going into the muscles. So not going too far, just going here, because we haven't actually covered these. They're irrelevant, these. So if you only go up to here, that's everything we've actually covered there. And if you go down a little bit further, you can have a little look at all the criteria for anatomy. So for example, if you're going for a merit, you'd have to achieve over the course of the year all 7 pass criteria and all 4 merit criteria. Now if we go down slightly further, this is the key bit which will help you. This assessment bit here. This tells me how I'm supposed to mark your BTEC assignments. So you should be referring to this before you start every assignment. So for example, for P1, learners must describe axonappendicular skeleton. So if you don't include axonappendicular skeleton, you're going to get a resub. It says here clearly you need to include that. Different types of bone and locate them. Slash your purpose game and a little bit on the presentation. Function of the skeletal system. So if you do all that, you get P1. And then so on for P2 and so on for P3. So please use this unit spec. If you have any other queries, please email me or come up to see me in L15. One last thing I just need to show you. Once you've made your video, you need to upload it to YouTube. Now once you've uploaded it to YouTube, can you please make it unlisted so your friends can't find it and copy it? Please don't make it private. If you make it private, no one can see it. If you make it unlisted, that means as long as you supply me with a link, I can actually watch it. And can you just put it in a nice, easy place for me to see? So this would be easy, this place by here. So if you just copied and pasted it there. and then if you press space, it turns into a link. So that would be fine if you wanted to put it there. And then just upload to Facebook, please. Not to Facebook, sorry. Upload to YouTube. If there are, like I said, any additional questions, please give me a shout.